So I did post a Holger 26 video about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I had stated it was probably going to be the last time I covered the weapon. I kind of lied, because here we are covering it once again, but it's simply because someone requested that I go for the full LMG approach, where you guys know I normally take the assault rifle approach to the Holger 26. I did choose to do the LMG app per request of one of you guys, and what I got for you is, of course, by default, this thing has great damage and damage range, so we've limited the recoil as much as possible to make it an absolute laser beam that shoots across the map. Due to the fire rate, it's a pretty good medium range option as well. However, due to the slow nature of it, I would probably avoid the close range fights. For my first attachment here, it is the Jack Glassless optic. This is always a preference. You guys can choose to run it if you want to, but there's plenty of options you can use. The iron sight's a different optic. I just really enjoy the Jack Glassless here. The next attachment is the Ascent Lord Stock for aiming, idle sway, recoil control, gun kick control, and fire aiming stability. All of these add up to making it an absolute laser beam. Like I said in the intro, you're going to need plenty of attachments like this one to control all the recoil. It's going to be 17% here to that gun kick. Absolutely massive, along with 7% to both horizontal and vertical recoil control. All of these values will add up, and there's plenty of attachments to cover here. Now, to control even more recoil control, I'm sure you guys are surprised, it's going to be a rear grip with the Morn 20 grip. So we're going to be getting 14% to gun kick, 10% to horizontal and vertical recoil control, and something that's a little different is we're getting 47% to flinch resistance, meaning while you're getting shot at, you're going to be remaining very accurate. Your gun's not going to move around a lot, your character's not going to flinch at all. It's a great attachment in my opinion, especially for an LMG. Now down here to an underbarrel, you're going to want the paracord grip. So for the most part, the Holger 26 is a very easy vertical recoil pattern to control. However, the horizontal becomes a bit sporadic. It does like to shoot over to the right and left quite a bit. So the paracord grip here is going to take care of 15% of that, along with a small 1% to gun kick. But we're also getting things like sprint to fire speed and ADS movement speed to help a little bit further with that aggression, aka those medium range fights. And as always, our final attachment is a muzzle with the quartermaster suppressor. No one's shocked, I'm sure. I don't really need to describe it. I'll let you see the statistics if you want to, but the best muzzle in the entire game. You get to stay off the mini map. There's no reason to not run this attachment. So I did end up unlocking this Warzone camo because it's, you know, it kind of glows in dark corners and stuff. I thought it was going to be a little more vibrant, but I still went out of my way to unlock it. Don't know if any of you have played any Warzone to unlock any of those camos, but let me know what you think of this down in the comments. Copy down the loadout there. All the attachments are on the screen if you guys want to. And here's going to be the rest of the loadout: perks, lethals, tacticals, field upgrades, whatever you guys want to copy down. Make sure you guys do that right now. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are hitting the subscribe button. Let's jump into today's gameplay featuring the Holger 26 absolute laser beam, no recoil. You'll just see. You saw it in the firing range. You're going to see now. This thing's an absolute monster. My favorite LMG in the game. So as I'm recording this, I don't know when this video is going live, but your boy is going to the Bruins home opener against Montreal. I've been to plenty of NHL games. Never the home opener. So, oh my God, that's a jump scare. Okay, so going to a home opener is kind of a big deal. It's like going to a home opener in any other sport, to be honest. Don't know how many of you are familiar with home openers or how big a deal they are in other sports, but you guys can tell me, of course. In my personal opinion, I'm just super excited, man. I know how Bruins home openers are from obviously watching on TV, and they are not like a small deal. So you guys tell me if you guys have been to like any big events, home opener, or maybe even something like a playoff game, anything like that in another sport. And that's one of my goals this year, is to go to a Bruins playoff game. That's like one of my big goals. Oh, they got to make the playoffs first, of course, but still one of my goals, you know? The home opener is on the bucket list, and we've now been able to check that off, so. This is not bueno. Not bueno. We're turning around. I have an LMG, not bueno. Push it. Push it. Ah, they're not gonna push it. What am I thinking? All right, so my team's playing little to no objective here. I'm also running a care package from my TDM gameplay, so I'm a little behind the 8 ball. Normally I'd have a chopper in the air right now trying to push him back, you know? I do have this UAV, so that will help. There's definitely some guys there. There's 2 of them, right? I'm not sure what they're doing, but I'm not moving until they push out. They're still there. Yeah, they're not moving. There's one of them. There's the other one. There's another one in there, huh? All right, we need 5. My team came back with 1 hill. Okay, we like that. I'm gonna literally layer here. Walk into it. Okay. I do want to throw this down. Good. Teammates are going to hold it back, so we can look right here while that's coming in. And I don't know what I expect. I talked about it in a TDM gameplay. That is, the Guardian is literally my most... Okay, it just, yep, okay, yep, just gonna get royally screwed out of that. Okay. It wouldn't put the dang Guardian down. Okay. So, I'm gonna put it right here. In the event that, oh, they do decide to come this way. See? It just let me know. That did work out a little better than I thought it was going to, in all fairness. We saw him. We'll get a UAV in. They were obliterating my team, and the score's now 133 to 55. So they're kind of getting a little twerked on at the moment. All right, we got another advance to be cooking up with here. They're all right here. This could be I was gonna say something, but it's looking like a little nothing. I got 3. That could have been like 5. Isn't this like the Warzone static loadout? I think it is. It's a nice little feed there. Yeah, I don't understand why people use these Warzone loadouts in multiplayer. It doesn't really make sense to me. Clearly, he's watching a Warzone streamer or something, or a Warzone content creator, because I see a lot of this where they, where people do run Warzone loadouts. Doesn't make sense. They don't seem to fit the playstyle. They don't seem to fit the build. Of course, that's my personal opinion. Oh, that grenade's insane. We're gonna hit a different direction there. They're gonna keep pushing that, but I'm not really that interested in it. We are gonna throw this down. Probably throw this down. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Maybe destroys a UAV for me. What are you gonna give me? IMS. Okay. Let's throw this guy down.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Right there. How about it?
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. They tagged me. Changing max.
All right, 62.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocating. Secure the target area.
Let's give me UAV.
Recon at my location.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Oh, they're getting
UAV is active.
cruise missiles.
Hostiles launched a cruise missile. Incoming trap. I'm hit.
And it goes for me. Why wouldn't it? I expect nothing less. Every single cruise missile always goes for me.
Samtex out. Overwhelmed. Keep Target it fast. down.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
I'm getting stitched up. Trust the perimeter.
You guys should be going the other direction towards the objective, huh?
Station. Package standing by.
Well, I don't know if they're gonna hit it.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I'm gonna throw this down. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything with it though.
Easy marked.
We will see.
Copy.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Don't think so. I'm gonna have to hit this.
Callisto. MGB authorized. Send it.
And I get a mortar strike
Requesting fire grenade.
right at the end.
Target in space.
Of course I get a good streak right at the freaking end. That's how it always goes. I mean, not really. I never really get good streaks, but a mortar strike I definitely would have taken like 4 minutes ago. Yeah.